You going to a party tonight?
Yes.
Is it on campus?
Of course.
This time I think about me.
No DD.
You heard the Just Say Gnome campaign on campus?
Kind of, a little bit.
What do you think it's about?
About not partying big.
Oh, Just Say Gnome, party small.
Yeah.
Has that affected you?
No, we don't really pay attention to it.
Have you visited the shop headquarters, the student health organization on
I have no
campus?
idea what that is.
Okay.
Have you heard of the Just Say Gnome program?
Just Say Gnome program. No, I
Just Say Gnome.
Gnome. No, I've not heard of that.
Have you heard? Do you know what shop is?
Shop.
No.
I know of a shop, but
Okay.
not sure.
What about you? Have you heard of the Just Say Gnome program?
Yeah. Didn't we have to do like what was it? We had to do something online, and if we did it in like a certain amount of time, we would get free T-shirts. Yeah.
Do you know what the program is for?
So no, not really.
Have you heard of the Just Say Gnome program?
I've heard of it.
Do you know what it is?
Not particularly, no.
Do you know what shop is? SHOP.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the letters, but what they mean I'm not entirely certain of either.
Have you heard of the Just Say Gnome program?
Yes, I have. It's for the SHOP, Student Health Organization Program, outreach program. But yeah, it's to help kids realize that alcohol poisoning does happen.
Do you know where shop is located?
In Kresge, I believe.
So I'm Jane Bogart. I'm the coordinator for SHOP, which is Student Health Outreach and Promotion here at UCSC. And we're part of the Health Center, and we do prevention and early intervention and outreach around issues related to alcohol and other drug use.
SHOP is located in the Kresge Piazzetta, across from the Kresge mailroom and the Kresge office. I personally have never been there because I do not have sex.
I'm Paul Willis, and I'm a alcohol and other drug educator at Student Health Outreach and Promotion. The Just Say Gnome Party Small campaign works alongside with CURB, which is a program that started with collaborators in the county. But Just Say Gnome comes out of a bigger project statewide called the Safer California Universities Project.
I got here on campus in 2005, May 2005, and there was this grant project going on that was statewide, and it was all the UC schools. And we ended up being selected as an intervention site, so I kind of inherited the project. And basically it's all the UC schools and all of the, some of the CSUs, and with a randomized controlled study, and it was looking at what we call environmental strategies to reduce the risks of binge drinking, or to reduce high-risk drinking on college campuses. And so all campuses did sort of similar things, and what we decided to do is brand ours into a slogan so that would become memorable and that students would recognize it.
So what do you guys know about the Just Say Gnome program?
Just Say Gnome. Party small. Because take it away, Rose.
Because partying in a large environment could be, you know, you don't want to get mixed up with people you don't know.
Or drink too much.
Or get hurt.
So just drink a little. Because it'd be silly to not drink at all.
So party small.
And gnomes are
party
great.
in small rooms. And gnomes are fun.
Yes.
How did you find out about the program?
Everyone has t-shirts, flyers everywhere. Sex Jane, talk to us.
We like Sex Jane a lot. She's fun. She's the best ever. Best ever.
You know, it's really trying to get at the very large and out of control parties where all the bad stuff tends to happen, like the violence and the, you know, urinating on people's lawns and blacking out and sexual assaults.
This one time, I saw a guy drinking, and then he got on the bike. That wasn't good. And then another guy was playing guitar while under the influence. That was also not good. He was playing a lot of Green Day. That was really bad. So that's, you know, good.
Sometimes, you know, a student will come in and just say, you know, I know that I'm drinking way too much and it's kind of out of control and I need some help. So what we might do is go over the possibilities of resources for them here on campus and off campus.
For people who choose not to drink, we want to encourage that behavior and let them know that they're not alone. But for students who choose to drink, the idea is if you choose to drink, how do you do it in a way that's safer? Sort of like a takeoff on Just Say No, which we know doesn't work. And we weren't sure like the whole Reagan thing would resonate with students, but there's also that DARE, like the DARE program, which is very like don't do it, you know, kind of scare tactics. And so they're like, okay, you know, we acknowledge that 70% of our students drink. You know, so that's the majority are drinking, and we need to deal with the reality of the situation.
It's saying party small instead of don't party at all.
We send it to all the colleges, all the programs people. We train the RAs every year.
Because I'm a CA, we had 2 weeks of training prior to actually being a CA.
I'm an RA for College 8, Building 2, and we have done several programs around shop and the cusp thing. And I've seen the door handles on the door, so that's, and we work with them with information to residents, passing it out and stuff.
Not many people know what the Just Say Gnome campaign is. It's just, I don't know, like they see the flyers or maybe like heard about it, but they maybe don't know exactly what's behind it. I know as an RA, I had a Just Say Gnome t-shirt, and people would come up to me and ask like what that was. Like residents would come up to me and ask, and I would explain to them what it was about, and they'd say, oh yeah, it's a good idea, and then go off and I guess make a joke of it. Like gnomes and like I don't know, draw like gnomes on my door or something like that. They use it as like an object of humor as opposed to an actual like serious campaign that is trying to help students out.
The people who actually funded the study have gathered data for the last 5 years, and it seems to be that like intervention schools, if you take them as a conglomerate, that the rates of at-risk drinking have gone down.
I don't hear about huge blowouts and cops being called and people passing out on neighbors' lawns. So I think it has been helpful.
The parties have gotten smaller, and what we've seen, which is really actually good, is people calling the police on their own parties when they get out of control and not being afraid to kind of say, like, I need help.
We've had a few experiences with student drinking, but not too many, thankfully, so not too many alcohol poisonings.
So maybe the GNOME program's working, do you think?
Maybe. You know what? Maybe it is. The underground movement of the GNOME project is definitely, I think, having an influence on our day-to-day